Alright, so we're back to this build. Hope everybody's doing good, but before we get into the build, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray. Hit that like button if you like this video, and comment down below what else do you want me to see me build. Anyway, back to this. Alright, so my last video, you see me weld on a new foot peg. I had brakes, I had grips. Add some air in the tires. But the brake was like the main thing. Well, not really. I guess the foot peg would be. But now we're going to go ahead and work on the part that's really important. And that's the power plant. So it's crazy. These came in one day. I don't know what that's for. But this is throttle cable. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on. And then I'm going to find me an engine. Oh, fuck that. Oh man, might have to order wait. I might have to. No, it's not in here. So this one. I might have to order. Well, let's see if does this work. Let's use this for now, I guess. Feels right. Alright, so got that chain to be up here. I should have plenty of chain somewhere. It's 35 chain, 428, 35. Feels heavy, so got the chain. Now all I need is an engine and see if the engines will work on here, lined up. And get that chain done. Alright, it does have a tensioner. Cool. Didn't notice it the other day. Alright, so let me throw this throttle cable on real quick. There we go. Now, yeah, it really looks like a bike now. I still gotta find those kill switches. I don't know what I did with them. So, I got all that laid out now. I just need to find an engine. Got the chain and the clutch. This clutch looks like it should be good. No, it'll be good for now. And that should be it. All right, let's find ourselves an engine. Which one are you going to be? All right, we are on day 2 of the Motobox build. No, Monster Moto. So you're seeing Motobox. All right, in the last video you saw that I have the chain. Let's put everything over here. I have the chain and the centrifugal clutch over there, and I got some bolts to bolt this thing down. Now I need an engine. Once I get the engine, this thing will be done. So I got this engine actually on another bike, from another bike. Actually, it was this bike, my race bike, Doug. But it's brought an oil leak, and I just set it up. So what I'm gonna do today is figure out where the oil leak's coming from, which there's gas in it. I think it's just a gasket, which I have a gasket right here. Guess it goes this way. Maybe it goes this way. I don't know. Maybe I got it backwards. Well, let's see here. I put this thing together, let me make sure it's the right gasket. It's got to go this way. Looks like it's the right gasket, so I'm going to change this gasket out. So first thing I need to do is drain the oil and then prop this thing up so I can take the side off. Easy work. So once I accomplish the whole oil leak thing, which it shouldn't have no oil in it now, this thing's been leaking pretty bad. Yep, bone dry. But I'm gonna drain whatever's left in it because I'm quite sure there's something in there. And then switch that out. It's not leaking from the seal, so I'm gonna keep the same seal. Scrape the old gasket off, put a new gasket on. Put some little sealant around it and let it, sit for a little bit, and then tighten it down, and then we should have a good engine. And then we'll go in here and make sure that, actually let me do that first. So with that 8mm, just to see if that decompression valve is opening enough. I think that might have been a problem because it wasn't an oil leak, and all of a sudden there's an oil leak. And that's not cool, bro. Let's see here. Alright, everything's still connected. I mean, this was a good running engine. So it won't mess up the there. Gotta be this one. Looking for this. See my face. Wow, this thing is on tight. I think somebody took this thing apart. Because this shouldn't be tight on there. What the hell? This is crazy. I'm gonna trust it for now. If it does it again, I'm gonna have to order another gasket set regardless, and replace it. So I don't want to take this off and mess up the gasket. This thing's on tight. Tighten this down correctly. Nah, we got this thing. It feels right. Perfect. So 10. So I should take this off, put on another bike just to see if those things are foul. Alright, let me get this oil pan. I don't know. I think that this wasn't sealed all the way because as I was taking off, I felt like it was grinding and tried to put it back on. Felt like some resistance. It cleaned it really good. And now it... A hole? No, that's not a hole. Like, it looks sealed. I'm gonna put a little bit more oil in it and run it and see what happens. Like, it should run fine. Put this exhaust back on. All right, let's get to it. Yep. So we do have a leak. It's right there at the bottom. Oh, that sucks. Wish I could just tighten it and it will fix itself, but it ain't gonna happen. Well, let's try it. So that didn't work, so time to re-drain this again. And stop being lazy and go ahead and fix this thing. I saw that. Oh, I can't see the black oil coming out. So, look at that. Yeah. That's what it is. Alright, let's get the side piece off. Alright, so we got this engine. As you see, it has an oil leak. Hopefully I can get this off. Yeah, no, I can't. I'm gonna have to clean this. Great. I'll just do some paint on it. All right, so this thing has an oil leak from here, and I will be putting this new gasket on. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try to do this without making a mess. With that being said, I'm about to make a mess. So I'm gonna try to put these in the order that I take them out. Yeah, it's been loose because this should be coming off that easy. Oh man, I tried to prop this thing up, it started leaking gas. Last two. This is the one that was leaking. So this goes there. There. Yeah, it's loose. Let's open that. Oh boy, it's on the side. Or this falls out and apart. Yeah, this gasket's all tore up. So somebody took this thing apart before. Let's see. And oh, sweet. Of course. Would happen. So I should have took that off. Lesson learned. Huge one. I know this has a metal cam in it. Stuck now. thing about it, it's leaking here. It's crazy, it's leaking here, but this is like, oh, it's a little bit right there. So I'm giving me a razor blade, clean this off completely, and get a first gasket on here and this thing's situated, and then I gotta take this off and make sure that the because if there's no pressure on the thing, they definitely didn't line up. Sweet. All right, let me clean this off and then I'll be back. All right, so this is as far as I got. Man, this is crazy. Like, but you see the edges just does not want to come apart. So probably gonna spend another hour on this, put it back together, and then I gotta fix the valves. Damn. Shit happens. This motherfucker. I mean, this mofo. It's no joke. So I'm assuming that the gasket on the valve covers are going to be the same. Oh. Well, let's see. Finally, man, I don't know how long it took me. I got in the zone, music was playing, so it's all good. I think this is good enough. We'll find out. If not, I'll take it back off and clean it up some more. But I think it'll be fine now. All right, let's get this thing on. Gasket's on. Now let's just slide this bad boy back on here. Should have took that off. All right, so the spacer and everything in there. There we go. All right, let me get this thing buttoned up and hopefully in the right order. And then get back here and pop this off and make sure these rods and everything's connected. And then we'll do the oil leak test. All right, y'all probably wondering, oh man, how'd you make the amateur mistake? Well, I'm tired. I'm exhausted, so that's what happens when you do stuff when you're tired. All right, let me take this exhaust back off because it's just in the way. And oh boy. I'll be done by now. But I put some oil in it. Doesn't look like it's leaking where it was leaking. So now I gotta fix the rods real quick. Make sure they're back. Which I know, like as soon as it fell down, they fell to the side. So it's all good. Knock this out real quick. That's why you don't work on stuff when you're sleepy. But this is really the only time I really had to work on it. And tomorrow I'll be working on something else. Maybe tonight. Let's get this off. Hang on. Be the reason why it's not working. All right. Now, last time I tried to take this off, it wouldn't come off. So now I'm gonna have to pry it off. And I know I'm gonna mess up the gasket because that's what happens when you try to work on stuff at night. So See if I can. All right. Broke the seal. Let's see if I can break the seal on this side too. Nope. See how I did. Wow, resealed. Yeah, that gasket's done. Come on, girl. Mint. Tore that gasket up. But you see what I mean? Yeah, these fell down and slid out. On the wrong hole or something. See something. Probably not have to take this thing back off. That don't even feel right. Let me do this off camera. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is make sure that it's doing the decompression thing, which this one should, yeah, a little bit out, yeah. Just enough so that it will, let me test these gaps since I have it open. Yeah. What's the next one? Yeah. See, this feels too tight. But it's not. Feels right. All right, let's put this back on. Where it should be. Whew. Our music cut off? That sucks. Alright, so I'm gonna get this thing back together for y'all. And that should be it. Thing will be ready to go on the bike tomorrow. Or maybe even a go-kart, I don't know. Need to sell something tomorrow, ASAP. Maybe I'll build a go-kart tomorrow. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, so I didn't go to sleep. Alright, so I'm gonna try to cut this bolt off with my Dremel. I'm just try to cut like a line right here and see if I can get this thing to go through. That way I can install this engine. So let's see how this goes. Stinks. Oh, it's cutting. All right. I wasn't sure about it cutting, but yeah, it's cutting. Got nothing flammable over there, do I? No. If I could bend this thing up a little bit. Nope, not yet. Man, this is a pain. I'll just let you know when I get it. All right. Woo, progress. Pain in the butt, but I got that thing out. Now let's see if, man, it's crazy. Now let's see if I can get this engine to fit. Flip it over. All right, so this is what was left of that nut and bolt. That's crazy. But that's here and there. Let me put this over. I don't know the other. There it is. If they cool off, I'll throw those away. And well, let's get this engine on here and get it hooked up and see if it'll work. Okay, sad news. This engine does not fit in there. It's crazy because I know I've put an engine this size in here, but it's not fitting. So what I'm going to do is put this thing up into a, yeah, that's a Honda. I don't know what type of engine this is. I just threw a 212 sticker on it, but it doesn't work. So this and this, it's going back in the shed. Probably this one also. And I'm going to get these two running. Matter of fact, I might just throw this engine on one of these and sell it. That's a smart move, because I know that engine runs. And get another engine going, because I need to get rid of these things. I'll see. But I want to throw it on a go-kart and make money, but this is already done. And I can get rid of it. It's actually the smarter move. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing put on one of these two and then get it going.